we will not ever be able to do justice for carers in this country until we've left the European Union and we can control our borders. For decades now, it's been obvious that Britain is an aging population, and therefore, other things being equal, we would have seen a very significant rise in the wages of carers, which are largely women, as demand for their services went up. This increased demand was totally neutered by being part of the European Union with the free movement of labour, because people just came into this country and filled those vacancies at current wage rates rather than pushing them higher. Now, what I very much hope, and have lobbied with a colleague, Andrew Falsey, the government, that in their reform to integrate the NHS and social care, that we should commit ourselves to a higher minimum wage for the sector of caring. So we would move away from having a single national minimum wage to having wages pushed up further in certain areas, like with caring, where we want to reward people better, and that we will be able to do so because the higher minimum wage rates for that sector, and that for that sector only, will not be attracting people from the European Union under the free movement rules, for the very simple reason that when we leave, those rules come crashing down as well. And therefore, we'll be in the position for the very first time to start delivering seriously a proper wage for those carers that look after so many of us at the end of our lives, when we're either in our own homes being visited by carers or we're in residential care. So it's leaving the European Union at the end of the year allows us from January 1 onwards to begin to have a proper wage policy of increasing real salaries for care workers after January of next year.
Frank, can I just ask, regarding the recent coronavirus crisis, based on what you've just said, is there any even greater impetus for the kind of reforms you're suggesting based on some of the social care issues that the crisis has thrown up?
I don't think so, in that unless we leave the European Union, any special wages deal we do for carers who are either serving us in residential care facilities or in our own homes will be undermined if you cannot control your borders and the amount of labour that's coming into your economy.